Figure skating has always been one of the most demanding sports when it comes to image, gender roles, and expectations. Behind flawless performances, many skaters learned to hide parts of themselves, both on and off the ice. This is the story of 3 skaters who chose to show the world who they truly are. Amber Glenn. Born in Texas, she competes for the United States in women's singles. From an early age, she stood out for her athletic power and high technical difficulty, qualities that made her a strong presence on the ice, but also placed her under constant pressure. Her career has included injuries, setbacks, and intense scrutiny. She has spoken openly about anxiety, mental health struggles, and eating disorders, topics that are still rarely discussed in figure skating. In 2021, she publicly came out as queer, while still actively competing at the elite level.
I want to make sure that we continue moving forward as a community, not just the LGBTQ community, but also as just an inclusive society.
By doing so, she became a visible reminder that strength in skating is not just physical, it's emotional. She doesn't just perform perfection, she shows what it costs. But not every story unfolds under the same spotlight. For some skaters, visibility comes later, after the applause fades. Natalia Zabiako. Born in Estonia, she began her skating journey competing for her native country as a young pair skater. Later, she changed her sporting allegiance and competed for Russia at the highest level with partner Alexander Enbert. Together, they won Olympic silver in the team event and world and European medals, becoming one of the most successful Russian pairs of their generation. Throughout her competitive years, her personal life remained private, a common reality in a sport where visibility can feel risky. After retiring, she openly shared her relationship with another woman. In a region where LGBTQ+ visibility is still complicated and often discouraged, that decision carried real weight. For her, coming into the open wasn't loud, but it was meaningful. And sometimes, visibility doesn't just challenge society, it challenges the sport itself. Gabriella Papadakis. One of the most influential figure skaters of her generation, an Olympic champion, a 5-time world champion, and a defining force in ice dance alongside Guillaume Cizeron. Beyond medals and titles, she is openly identified as queer and consistently questioned traditional gender roles in ice dance. She has spoken about how the sport enforces rigid ideas of masculinity and femininity, and why those limits deserve to be challenged. Through both her performances and her voice, she helped redefine what expression, partnership, and authenticity can look like on the ice. 3 skaters, 3 different journeys, 1 shared choice: to live openly. The ice can be cold, the expectations can be unforgiving, but these women proved that authenticity is also a form of victory. If you want more stories about women who changed sports by being themselves, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because visibility matters.